Hello, Missouri, and welcome, Missouri sports fans, to another edition of the Missouri Sports Network, powered by KICK 92.3 in Springfield, Missouri. But MissouriSportsNetwork.com, where everyone has a home field advantage. And we're pleased to be joined now as part of our Chevy Dealers of the Ozarks, Athletes of the Week from Soldan International Studies, home of the Tigers, and head football coach Ramon Edwards and Levante Clark. But Coach Edwards, first off, huge game, maybe the game of the week in Missouri. Soldan taking on a Vianney team that, with 1:59 remaining in the game, you're down 40-26. Take us through that last minute and 59 seconds from a head coaching standpoint.
Well, we always know we're never counted out, regardless as to how many seconds or minutes are on the clock. But I'll tell you, to be honest with you, guy, to have an individual with Levante's IQ of the game, it equates to another coach being on the field. So it made coaching that much easier. Sometimes he sees things that he comes back and tells me that I don't necessarily see when we make those adjustments. And I think that's what makes us kind of who we are. We're never counted out. And as a matter of fact, those are the type of games that makes us better.
Yeah, and just as I went through it, and when I first saw the scores coming along, and I'm following, maybe 200 games in Missouri on Friday night, and I see you guys are down 40-26. You kind of had made a little run there early, and then they kind of pulled away. That last minute 59, Levante gets the 35-yard touchdown run. Tell us about that play, what was called, and was there a little bit of maybe him taking it in his own control?
Well, referring back to what I said, he's really a cerebral guy on the field. And not only is he academically aware, but as you saw from film, he's athletically inclined to see and respond based on what he sees. And again, that's not always seen by the coach. And I think he did a great job of leading his team, is what he's been doing since I've known this kid. Even as a freshman coming in, you could tell that he had a special talent.
Coach, going back just for those listening or watching here at Missouri Sports Network, MissouriSportsNetwork.com, kind of give us your background. How long have you been at Soldan? Where did you go to school, and where did you kind of cut your teeth at, so to speak, and how long have you been there?
Oh, is that for me or for Levante?
For yourself, for Coach Edwards.
Oh, well, I've been a bit of a nomadic here. I'm born and raised in St. Louis. I graduated from Riverview. I attended a couple of Concord College in Athens, West Virginia, and I later transferred to St. Cloud State University. And I've been coaching since 2006 on a high school level. Majority of that time has been in Milwaukee. And I've always, but since I've come home, it just felt like this is, it prepared me for the kids that I have right now. It prepared me for Soldan. So my experience is a bit uncharted, I guess you would say. Many people don't travel that road. However, it prepared me for who I am and type of coach that I am right now.
And we're visiting again with Soldan International Studies, the home of the Tigers, the coach Ramon Edwards, and on the Chevy Dealers of the Ozarks Male Athlete of the Week, sponsored by Chevy Dealers and Chevy Dealers of the Ozarks. And as always, the Missouri State Highway Patrol reminds us to take that 3 seconds and buckle up. It's 3 seconds that could save your life. Be safe, be smart, and be here tomorrow. Now you get the touchdown with 1:59 remaining, and then Levante you go for two. Levante completes the pass for 2-point conversion. When do you get the ball back, and how do you get the ball back with still some time on the clock?
We just had to, after I scored the touchdown, to run in for the 35-yard touchdown after 2-point conversion. The morale on the team was still a little bit, it wasn't up as it had to be. So I just had to keep reiterating to the team that, like, we can still win this, So after we went back on defense, I'm keep preaching to the team, like, we get a stop, we gonna win. Like, I'm not telling them we can, I'm telling them we gonna win. If we get this stop right here, 4th down, we still had a couple timeouts left. We get a stop, we gonna win. And luckily, they passed the ball on third down, so it was an incomplete pass, so they stopped the clock for us. So they helped us out a little bit, and then we forced them out of bounds on one play. So it kind of worked in our favor a lot. So when we got the ball back, when I went back to the huddle, I just told them like, and that's what we came around and did.
Now you've got the 42-yard touchdown pass. Who did you throw that to? Was that a read? Was it what was the play? Kind of give us an idea, Levante, what the play call was and what you had to look. What were you looking at? I mean, are you obviously they probably got two safeties deep in the middle of the field trying to prevent that. How did you complete that pass and how did that work out for a touchdown?
That touchdown was to Tashawn Johnson, number 17. He a junior, wide receiver, and that was a play we knew we had a little time left, so of course we're gonna pass the ball. So we emptied. It was an empty backfield. I'm just back there by myself. Sent the man in motion, and I rolled out, and it was kind of like a broken play because that wasn't his route. He ran the out route, but once I rolled out and I made that DN miss, he had to step up to respect me. So when he did that, of course, Tashawn was smart enough to go upfield, and all I had to do was get the ball to him. He did the rest for me.
Then now it's tied with 16 seconds left. Now you go for two. Tell us about that play. You end up running it in for the 2-point conversion. Tell us about that play call and was that a broken play as well? And coach is smiling, so something happened there.
Yeah.
Now
I went to the sideline to him. I told him, I said, "Give me the ball." I told him to give me the ball, and he ran like an option play, but I knew I wasn't gonna pitch the ball. I knew that if it was the end of the game, I was gonna have to win or lose the game for it. So when I went in and I ran a speed option, I made a man miss, and when I collided with a defender and I spent off another one, it was just had to run. It was just will to win. At that point, we just scored, so we all up. The morale of the team is all the way up at that point. So now we just had to finish the game. I knew I did not want to go into overtime. We was already tired. We got a lot to work on, but yeah, I knew if we were gonna win the game, we were gonna have to win it right there.
And again, we're visiting with Chevy Dealers Male Athlete of the Week here on the Missouri Sports Network, powered by KICK 92.3, and we're in St. Louis, Missouri. We're talking to the quarterback for the Soldan Tigers and Levante. First off, congratulations on behalf of Chevy Dealers and the Missouri State Highway Patrol for being named a Chevy Dealers of the Ozarks Male Athlete of the Week. And coming into this season, Levante, what were maybe some of your personal goals and team goals that you had, and some of them may be the same?
Coming into this season, I just want. Last year we set a tone. Like it was a different type of Soldan. The culture of Soldan. You don't really think of football when you think of it. So this year we laid the foundation last year. So this year we just had to come in and keep going what we was doing last year and even better. And personal, when it comes to personal goals, I just wanted to come out here and do anything I needed to do to help my team win. Whether it was running touchdowns and passing the ball, just doing what I need to do. I feel like this team can go as far as we want to go. It's all up to us. We can only beat ourselves. So.
And Coach Edwards, looking as you look forward to this week, you're coming off of a huge win, an emotional victory. What challenges lay in front of you here as you go into this weekend of high school football?
Well, like Levante said, we want to make sure that we're not in our own way, and the only way we can do that is to continuously get better at practice. And it's not what we did well, but it's what we didn't do well that we want to focus on week in and week out, because we want to be here for the long run, which is making a deep run in the playoffs and dare I say a state championship. And I'm not getting ahead of myself when I say that, because it's a daily grind. And luckily I have a bunch of kids who really want to work. So that obviously as a coach, that makes it a lot easier during practice.
Well, it's always, I played college quarterback myself and grew up in Mount Vernon. And of course, we've had
Oh,
some success
uh-huh.
there as well. My father actually started, he was the football coach at Lindbergh High School in St. Louis.
Really?
I was born in St. Louis and would have went to Lafayette or Baldwin, lived out
Uh-huh.
there off of 100 there in Manchester. But so some ties there to that area. But I tell you what, after a huge win like that, it's a lot
Mhm.
easier to take the negative stuff. Hey, we got to do this better, and this better, because you got
Absolutely.
people that are listening, because you've come off of a win. It's a lot harder to coach when you're coming out of a loss. But, you've got a district, a tough district. MICDS is in there. They've had a lot of success. John Burroughs is part of that district as well. Coach,
Mhm.
kind of give me an idea of the numbers that are out there at Soldan. Are they up from a year ago?
Oh, the numbers are very, and this is just speaking from the football standpoint, the student body, I believe we're somewhere around 500 kids, which is normally what 500 to 600 kids. I don't quote me on that, but I know we're doing pretty, and we're steadily, um, if the football is getting all these kids, so it really speaks to, what's the student body that's coming in, because last year, I believe we ended the season with around 25, maybe 20 to 25 kids. And this year is just, we're looking at about 35 to 40, almost 40 kids. So we're really um, beating the pavement, and want to show everyone that Soldan is turning that corner, not only academically, but athletically as well.
Outstanding. Well, Avante, you're being a senior. Have you thought about, a college at all? And I'm not asking you to tell me where you're going or anything like that, but is that something maybe in your future that you're looking forward to, maybe advancing your athletic and academic career?
Yes, sir. I definitely been thinking about college a lot. It's been on my mind. I'm not sure what college I'm gonna go to or what college I want to attend, but that's definitely something that's been on my mind.
Any particular area of study that you're looking forward to?
Uh, I if I do go to college, I definitely want to go to an HBCU. That's something that I definitely been thinking about a lot. And as far as studying and majoring, I'm not really sure what I'm gonna major in.
Hey, that wasn't even a fair question. It's week 1 of high school football. You're thinking about next Friday night's game. But gentlemen, again, I really appreciate you being generous with your time here at the Missouri Sports Network. And again, on behalf of Chevy Dealers of the Ozarks, congratulations to Levante, and much more better things to come. But the numbers that you put up were outstanding. The numbers you put up in the last minute 59 uh, would have won this award. But again, congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And Coach Edwards, hey, best of luck as you go forward, and hopefully maybe we'll get to visit again. I've really enjoyed it.
Thank you, Mr. Newpont. I really appreciate it. Hey, and considering the act, hey, buddy, you're looking good, man. You're
I
looking good,
appreciate
man.
that. I
No doubt.
appreciate it. Hey, guys, have a great day. If I can do anything for you, let me know.
Thank you, sir.
MissouriSportsNetwork.com, and we'll be back after these messages. All right, we're clear.
All righty.
Hey, that was
Thanks a lot, Mr. Newcomb.
That was 27 minutes long. That's
Hey, I don't think he minded being in front of the camera for 27 minutes.
No, it was good, man. It was good. We'll get this up at Missouri Sports Network here. I've got to send it to my editor, and then he edits and puts, because I think we've got some clips, and he may put those in the background. But Coach,
Okay.
if you could email me just a still photograph of Levante, then I can put that up on the website with the Chevy Dealers logo, and then we'll
Okay.
have a clip to maybe some of his huddle highlights or whatever we've got out there.
Okay, I'll do that right now. I have your email, correct?
Yes, sir. MissouriSportsNetwork@gmail.com.
Okay, gotcha. I'll send that right now.
I appreciate it. Levante, congratulations. Thanks, buddy.
Thank you, sir. Have a good day.
You too. Bye-bye. God bless.
Thank you.